Hello, my name is Adam O'Bracewell. I am a father, I am a relationship and family therapist, and I'm also a man of God. Love less than the Lord is my mission and my ministry. Our motto is preparing you for who God has prepared for you. It is my true and honest belief that everyone has a spiritual soulmate. And as we journey through life toward that individual, we learn different lessons along the way. Love less than the Lord is only my lessons that I've learned during my journey, and I have the privilege to bring them to you. So I hope someone is blessed and I hope someone is touched by what I've learned as I walk towards my spiritual soulmate. Good morning, family. Today I wanted to come to you and speak about a particular topic which was actually inspired by a Bible verse that I read. It came from Genesis 9:23, and the verse simply said, "And Lot's wife turned around and turned into a pillar of salt." As I read and meditated on this scripture, a simple thought popped in my head. It's don't look back. Don't look back. Now, for those of us that aren't familiar with this scripture, it's basically about a family that was granted grace and mercy by God to escape from a place called Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah was a city, a very sinful city, filled with sexual immorality, filled with violence and selfishness, you name it, it was there in that city. And God was ready to destroy that city and everyone in it. But he granted this particular family grace and a way to escape. And as they were escaping, Lot's wife turned around and immediately turned into salt right there on the spot. Now, as I thought more about this scripture, I thought about us and I thought about myself. Times when we were stuck in these relationships, toxic relationships, unhealthy relationships, abusive relationships, relationships that just weren't good for our self-development. And God granted us a way to escape. And us too turned around and looked back. And in some situations, we even went back to this same situation. So the Bible doesn't say exactly what Lot's wife was looking at or why she turned back. But as I think of my own situation, I can probably come up with some reasons of why she might have looked back. I'm thinking maybe she was afraid of the unknown. You see, a lot of times we become so used to dwelling in the misery of the present that we become afraid to walk towards the hope of tomorrow. Become so used to, become so familiar with a relationship, even if it's toxic, that we begin to rationalize and justify why we stay in it. And when we are given a way to escape, we start to come up with reasons of why we should go back. But we should always remember that God has better for us. He has a better relationship, better circumstances, better situation waiting for us. And he's given us a way of escape for a reason. Another reason that I could think of that why Lot's wife turned back, you see, that family was in Sodom and Gomorrah for a very long time. And we get stuck in these relationships for a very long time. And sometimes we value the time more than the quality of time. When we are given a chance to leave an unhealthy relationship, we start to become afraid and we start to think that maybe all these years were wasted. And we want to hold on to this just for the sake of the time that we have spent with this person. But we have to understand and we have to remember that God controls all time. So if he is giving us a way of escaping from an unhealthy relationship, that he has something else waiting for us and time doesn't even matter to him. So that's basically my message for today. Don't look back. If you know that you're stuck in a relationship that's not good for you, a relationship that is unhealthy, and you find a way to get out, don't look back. I know the pull can be strong. I know the pull can be heavy. I know you get lonely. I know you get sad. But don't look back at that place that you came from, because God is giving you a way to leave for a reason. So that's my word for you today. That's my message. I hope that it touched somebody's heart. I hope that it touched somebody's life. And just remember those words. Don't look back. If you want to hear more from me, if you want to read some more of my devotions, you can go to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Love Lust Lord. Thank you.